Alright, you guys. Sorry I'm not here today. I actually taken my mom to an appointment today, and so that's why I'm not able to be here. So, anyway, hopefully you guys are good and respectful of Mrs. Munson, and thank you for that. Please do listen to her. I know she doesn't feel good today either. So here you go. So on either side of this paper, you're going to try to just copy down what I write and think about what I write, and then when I'm done, you'll have to do this, basically make up your own for the other side. So if you listen, you'll be fine. This won't be bad at all. Okay? So first we've got to find something interesting that is a rate. So I think we're going to do candy per kid. So we're going to do candy per house. Okay, and we're going to think of it as the per is going to be, so maybe it's 3 candies per 1 house. So that right there is our rate, and it's a unit rate because it's out of 1. It's out of 1. Alright, so our rate is about Halloween. It's a Halloween rate. And that's where we found it, was thinking about Halloween. I bought all my kids candy from them. So I'm going to have a ton of candy for you guys. Alright? Alright, so basically, if I have 0 houses, if I don't go trick-or-treating, I have 0 candy. So this is house. This is candy. If I go to 1 house, I have 3. Oh, there's my unit rate. So that point right there is my unit rate, basically. 2 houses, 6. 3 houses, 9. 4 houses, 12. And that's if every single house gives 3 candies. So we can just keep going. 5, 15. We could even do some like 10 would be, 3 per house, that'd be 30. 20 houses would be 60. 50 houses would be 150. And you can make up these numbers. And then if I was to get to 100 houses, that would be 300 candies. Yes, a whole pillowcase full. So, we've got our table done. We've got our input, our output. We've got, so now we need to do a graph. So we need to graph that data. So we've got houses here. We're just going to keep this simple. House 1, house 2, house 3, all the way up to 10 houses is all we'll go to. And then here we've got candy. So we would probably want to go by 3s. That'll make our life really simple. Too simple, actually. But that's okay for our first graph. Okay? And then 1 is 3, right? 1, 3. 2 is 6. 3 is 9. 4 is 12. And we're not going to draw a line through these because we can't go to half a house. So we're just going to do dots at the important spots. So let's see, 6 houses, 18 candies. Is that right? Let me just check. Yep. That makes sense. 5 houses, 15. Yep. Right there. Okay. You don't have to write that down. I was just making sure. 21. 24. 27. 30. Yep. 10 houses. 30 pieces of candy. Our graph shows it. Okay. And then this equation is the tricky part. The part you're probably not going to do great with, but basically all you're thinking of is how many times do you multiply this by to get to this guy? So what are you multiplying every time by? You're multiplying your x by 3. So if this were x, this will be 3x. So basically y equals 3x. Done. Okay? So X is going to be our houses. Y is going to be our variable for candy. Okay? Awesome. And if I'm going too fast, feel free to rewind and look and think. That'd be awesome if you did that. Number 6, this is new stuff. A dependency statement would be, it includes the dependent variable, which is the y-axis, and the independent variable, which is the x-axis. So basically, how much candy I have depends upon how many houses I go to. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. That's it. We're done. Basically, we're done. Step 7 is what you're going to do on Tuesday in class. Okay, you're going to make this look really nice, but actually you're going to make up your own. So now you're going to turn your paper over and make up your own rate problem. Just make it up. It could be yawns per class. It could be disruptions per class. It could be texts per minute. It could be bubblegum chews per hour. Anything you want. So you turn your paper over and do the same thing I just did, only using your own rate. And you can't go by threes, because that would just be copying everything exactly the same. So you got to have a slightly different rate. It can't be 3 for 1. Okay? So let's look at some examples of what we're going to do on Tuesday, and this will give you ideas for what you're going to do to finish the other side of the paper. We have annoying boys per class. Looks like it's a 5 annoying boys per class. Ants per anthill. Toys per children. And then here's the dependency statement. The number of toys Santa has to make depends on how many good kids there are. Nice, nice. Here's a good one. And this is good because you can tell your parents, hey, I need to bring in some gum or some candy tomorrow for my project because I want to actually put it on my project. So could I have a bag of Skittles, please? So there's 15 pieces of gum per pack. 15 per pack. It's right here, right? That's our unit rate. 15 pieces per pack. There's our unit rate. Nice. Here we got points per game. Here we got keys per piano. Okay, it looks like there's 88 keys per piano. There's their formula. Okay. Here I got how many times I think about Chico. Who's Chico? Whoa, 100 times per day? 200 times in 2 days? That's cray-cray. Anyway, have a good day. Thanks for your work and your effort. Do the backside of this paper, please, and bring it to class tomorrow so you can make something really cool like these ones that you have just seen examples of.